Woo! Wednesday. How's all my peoples? How's all my peoples? Where my peoples at? Bumblebee tuna. Bumblebee tuna. Bumblebee tuna. Bumblebee tuna. Excuse me, your balls are showing. Bumblebee tuna. So, I got some stuff lined up to talk about today, guys. I put out a couple of shorts earlier. They weren't very awesome or anything. They got a few clicks on, so I'll take that. But I got a fucking sub, man. I love the subs, man. I need to get fucking subs, and I need to get fucking thumbs ups, and I need to get fucking other things that are good. So, that's how I'm doing today. I don't know if you all saw the joke I told earlier, but it was like two big juice box guys, like two real big guys are about to fight, right? One guy goes, "I'm gonna kick your ass." And the other dude fucking looks at his friends, starts winking and blinking. He's like, "I'm gonna suck your dick." And the guy's, "Wait, what? What? No, wait. Do I want that guy? I don't. No, I don't. I don't think I want that. That would be something interesting to see. Wouldn't you agree? I think that would be friggin' hilarious, dude. I was also doing more about Helios. I don't know if you guys know about Helios, but Helios is the sun. Tom! What's up, brother? Yes! I haven't seen you in a while, bro. I'm glad I can see you. Rodolfo! So, oh man, I was just about to talk about something. I can't fucking remember that, man. But yeah, bro, I've been fucking killing it, man. I've been trying to come up with a lot of jokes. I put out a lot more shorts lately, so you can tell I'm getting on. Oh, I'm doing a new character called Helios, right? That's the Greek sun. And the Greek sun sees everything, and best of all, he's a big blabbermouth. So if you ever want to know something, you always have to go you always have to go to ask Helios, and Helios will tell you the truth. So like I put out one joke where like Zeus is like, "Hey Helios, what's your deal, man?" It's like, "You told Hera I had another affair, and now she's all over me." "Well, if you can't do the crime, don't do the time." Or vice versa. Obviously, I fucked that up. "Don't do the time if you can't." No, I did. I was alright. And then the other one was I can't remember what it was about, but I want to keep going on them like a Diddy story, like Diddy asking the son, "Come on, man, why you gotta tell him everything you said?" "Oh, Diddy, I hope that you get packed like you packed your cabinets filled with lube. But of course, I hope when you get packed, there is no lube. Ha ha ha! I'm the son. Ha 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 ha!" Something like that. I thought that would be a pretty fun character. Put a green screen behind me, and then I can just like circle my face in a bunch of yellow or red. And then I could do all types of skits, because that's the deal. I want to start doing skits and shit. I used to really want to do that when I was a kid, but I haven't been talented. I haven't been driven to write lately, and it's been a tough time. I'm getting back out there. I'm starting to get back on this pony. And what's up? What's going on? Cornbread. So yeah, man, I got a couple things going on for me pretty good, and just trying to work through some characters, man. I hope you guys have been watching my shorts. Please like, share, subscribe, comment if you have anything obviously you want to ask. because I only come on here to do this for fun. I just like to hang out and spread positivity to all who will listen. And not too many people listen, but whatever. LeBron the GOAT? I don't know. Is LeBron the GOAT? I don't know. I grew up watching Jordan. I don't think LeBron's the GOAT. I think he's a very good player, but he ain't the GOAT. By the way, you see this here pipe? 5 weeks. 5 weeks. This is the 6th pipe. I broke 5 fucking pipes in 5 weeks, man. Can you believe that? Now, I can't necessarily blame it on the ganj as much as I'm stupid and I drop everything. Why are you scared for me, bro? Rep Johnson, why? I'm a good human being, man. I'm outstanding. I'm your best friend, Rep. You better believe it. At least I'll hear you out. You're autistic? My daughter's autistic. So, like I said, what's going on with y'all on this hump day, bro? Wednesday's the second most ass day of the week, other than Thursday. I hate fucking Thursday, man. I fucking hate it. I was just wondering because I'm planning on having a cesarean delivery. That's a big decision. I'm on your YouTube if you want to ever want to watch. Okay. I'm on YouTube just like right now, and you guys can watch right now. How about that? Give me a sub, a like, a share. Oh, come on. No, see, I'll only let you get off saying that LeBron would cook Michael Jordan is because you didn't see Michael Jordan play, bro. You like as soon as you watch Michael Jordan play, he was a fucking gangster, bro. He literally took every game, put it on his shoulders, and 9 times out of 10 he won. And he slammed dunk from the foul line, and when he did that, everybody was like, "Oh my fucking God, Michael Jordan's the king of everybody." But then Bo Jackson came around, dude. Bo Jackson was a monster too. Yeah. 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 They weren't that ass back then. Today's NBA's way weaker than like the 70s or even the 80s. Like, there's just not the competition. I know there's a lot less schools, back then, so the schools could physically have better teams. Now it's like teams are so fucking, the basketball like talent's so like football. What I mean to say is football, you can do 5 drafts and get quality players in all 5 drafts. In basketball, you could do 5-round drafts and get 1-2 players out of the entire draft. You know what I mean? Like, that's why basketball's weak. And that's why it's especially weak when one superstar gets another superstar, because there's teams out there who don't even have a superstar, which is, kind of garbage. If you're a superstar, you should be on a team. Unless you're, trading star for star. Like, bro, I'm a 76ers fan. Do you know why they were bad forever? Because they were always in the 6th seed in the playoffs. And they could never get anything in the first round to change them, dude. Horrible. Okay. Yeah, dude, like I said, football is way more competitive. Hockey's too long. Baseball's getting ruined by gambling. Like, I don't know. Like, St. Louis is playing ass, and the Phillies fucking took 2 out of 3 from the Dodgers, who were undefeated. And then we lose a fucking series against them. Like, I don't know. I'm just not a big sports betting person. I think that, when you put money on a game, it ruins it. So, I don't know. I think it hurts. I think it hurts football in particular. The penalty flags, bro. Like, I'm going to tell you now, what needs to stop in football is a 5-yard penalty giving offenses an automatic first down. When it's fucking 3rd and 27 and they call one of those bullshit like grabbing downfield calls, that team does not deserve a first down, bro. You still have 22 more yards to gain after that 5-yard gain. So it's like they ruin the game on purpose. They keep people alive when they're not supposed to. If go back and watch the first week where fucking Cincinnati played Kansas City, and they call a pass interference on the Cincinnati player, he fucking played that ball perfectly, bro. Bro. I don't know. And then Mahomes got every call this year. I was shocked. I was shocked when the Eagles won the Super Bowl, dude. Shocked. Because usually they're totally against Philly, but not for nothing, they couldn't interfere. It's fucking 40-6 with like 5 minutes left, you know what I mean? What more could they do? But yeah, I was really like, I couldn't believe they let the Eagles get that far, but I just don't think they had any control to change any of the games. After the Rams, it was 55-23 versus Washington, and then, 40 to 22, that's not close, It was awesome. This year's Super Bowl was awesome. And I'll tell you, the other awesome Super Bowl, there's 3 best Super Bowls in my mind. The first best Super Bowl will shock you because it's not an Eagles Super Bowl, even though I'm an Eagles fan. The best Super Bowl ever was fucking Eli Manning beating the undefeated Patriots in the Super Bowl that one year, the helmet catch. That was the best Super Bowl ever because that team was going to go undefeated. And the whole fucking time, I knew the Giants were going to eat them up. And I was betting people straight cash because there was like 30-1 odds or whatever. I was trying to bet straight cash with people and they wouldn't do it. Dude, fucking, yes. I fucking hated New England, bro. I hated them. Yeah, it was a good year, man. And like I said, I don't care too much for the Super Bowl or the, like, oh man, my team, they're gonna win the Super Bowl. You won't hear me say that shit. Like, I'll say things like we're competitive enough or something because not for nothing. There's 32 teams in the NFL, and most people only root for one. So the odds of your team winning are pretty slim to none. Like in all seriousness. So and plus the Eagles had bad fucking luck forever, bro. Like, but when I was born in the early 80s, they had gotten like Randall Cunningham and Reggie White and Jerome Brown and Clyde Simmons, Eric Allen and fucking Mike Quick and all these awesome players. And then Mike Brown died, dude, in a car accident. Mike Brown died. And like, the whole entire city died for like 10 years until Reggie went and won the Super Bowl in Green Bay. Philly never got over Jim Brown, dude, or Jerome Brown, excuse me, Jerome Brown. He was and that man was a beast. He was fun to watch, man. Stunk. I wasn't alive for that Flyers goalie who Kelly Lindbergh, I think his name was, where he was going like 110 in a fucking Corvette and smashed into a brick wall or something. Like where the street round it, he smashed into like a brick barrier and he got killed instantly. And he was like, I think the Flyers won the Stanley Cup that year, his first year. And he died at the end of the year, dude. I was like, I wasn't alive, but that's shitty, bro. I remember the dude from the Marlins not too long ago, that Hernandez guy. He fucking got in a boating accident. That shit was horrible too, yo. Because I don't necessarily, the only team that I hate in any sport is the Dallas Cowboys. And I'm sorry if you guys are Cowboys fans. It's just, I don't take their Jerry Jones is a joke, you know, like I have very little respect for the Raiders and that's pretty much it, like, because I root for teams. I want teams to be good. I want players to be good. I want different teams every year in the playoffs, like, because that's how close it is. Like, each team they get one more player, and then that puts them over the top until the next year where another player gets them over the top. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know where you're at, what you're doing on this Wednesday. One of the best one of the best teams of 2022. Yeah, that's good. Dallas used to be the perennial champion when I was growing up. Troy Aikman's rookie year, he was like 1-11 or something like that. He got his doors blown off every single fucking play, man. And then the next year, he was a Super Bowl champion. And you couldn't beat him. They had him, Joe Montana, and then from Joe, they had Steve Young. And then you had Brett Favre, and you had dude, there was a lot of good quarterbacks in the early 90s. Marino, Elway. These guys were all monsters, dude. You know why Elway never won a Super Bowl? Just because of how fucking many great players were in the NFL, man. That's what's hard with today's NFL. There's too many good players. Too many good players, bro. Not that I'm down, like I'm saying it's a negative, but I think that a deep football NFL is very good. I just don't like how the first team is the only team that gets a bye. What is that BS? Bro, it used to be first and second seeds got byes. I just disagree, bro. And then they're talking about, listen to this. They're talking about if you win a division at 9-8, but there's a team who doesn't win their division at 10-7. They're talking about putting the team that didn't win their division above a divisional winner for home game. That shit is crazy. Shit is crazy. That is crazy, dude. Like, what are you thinking? Division? Then why have divisions? Why don't you just make it the NFC and AFC? And every team plays each other, and the team with the best records first, and the next is second, and the next is third. Why even have divisions? Oh, because you wanted a champion from each division, so each division gets a home game. Okay, that makes sense. Because I wouldn't understand why you would have divisions if you don't fucking go through the divisions first and then by record. Like, I feel like I'm in crazy land, dude. This place is fucking crazy land, bro. If I had to seriously sit down and try to make fucking sense of this world to you all, my hair would be gray immediately, and it would be like 6 inches fucking longer because I'd have to fucking push me. Ew. That's Bob's Burger, bro. That's my coffee cup. Don't fuck with me. Yes, sir. Bob's Burgers. Yeah, he's one of my favorite. I like Bobby. I had a buddy named Bobby, and he was a chef, but he didn't make hamburgers. He may have, I don't know. Now that I say it, he was a cook. He may have. Oh man, trying to get my fucking spike on, bro. My fucking mohawking. I told my wife she don't love me no more because she don't look at me. So I put a booger in my beard right here, and I'll walk around the house to see who fucking finds it first, and they'll tell me. Typically, they just all laugh and never say anything. That's the typical answer. But yeah, dude, I gotta start fucking writing down skits and shit. Yeah, I like it. I gotta write down skits and shit. I gotta go live on stage, bro. I thought I could just go on YouTube and fucking dance like a monkey and 1 million people would sign up for me. This shit's a lot more aggravating than I thought it was gonna be. I've been at like 1,385 subscriptions for no shit over a year. Like I flew into the thousands, and then suddenly I got to 1,300, and I've been stuck, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I've been stuck. No, I can't play truth or dare because it's I can't tell you the truth, and I wouldn't dare to. See, that's the kind of back and forth I love right there. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. You guys give a like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know how you're doing today. Like, are you the person that would let somebody walk around with something booger hanging out of their mouth or their nose? Would you let them walk around, or would you say something to them? Dark Slayer, would you let somebody walk around with a booger in their nose unknowingly, or would you tell them, sir, there is a booger in your left nostril. I didn't want to point it out, so I just wanted to whisper. Bumblebee Tuna. That's my guy. No, he would not. No, he would not. You'd be like, hey, have a good day. Go ahead. The man would like to say something. Cornbread has something to say. You got David Johansen Poindexter here at the moment. I have no idea who that is, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Dark Slayer, are we living a fucking dream today? Bro, if none of you guys are in your 40s like me, then God bless you. We grew up in the angriest fucking time in the world. Did you know that? Just put on a playlist for the 90s for any rock song, and it's some angry shit. I mean, us motherfuckers were crazy angry back then. Alright. Now, I am saying if there was a boogie in their beard or nose, I would say something. Okay, good. See, because I would say something to them too, but I would do it in a goofy way, like, and they'd look at me and I'd be like, I like that movie. Oh man, I think it's Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, where guys are like this, and he has a piece of corn on his face and he like moves it, but he just moves it to a different place. He's like, oh, now it's up here. Oh, God. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Hey guys, we just got 4 more people in. My name's Frank. I'm your best friend that you never met. Come on in, drop off a load. It's Wednesday. They all laugh like that. Just like that. Just like that. AC/DC, Ozzy. Yeah, hell yeah, bro. All angry. 9 Inch Nails, Korn, Limp Bizkit, System of a Down. Them dudes were only angry, bro. Only angry because they would be like fucking like just fucking, and then dude screaming like, I don't know, send the poor, and then you fucking get fucking crazy and shit. Yeah, Guns N' Roses are awesome. Black Sabbath, Ozzy, yeah, they're all good. Alright. We're on a different topic, you all, so tell me who your favorite oldest music is. My favorite band of all time is Sublime. I don't know if you've ever heard of Sublime, but I promise you, if you go online tonight and you listen to almost any song off the 40 Ounce to Freedom album or their self-named Sublime album, you'll be in a good time. You'll have a great time. Santeria is one of the best songs ever, and you've probably heard it on the radio. Yeah, the Wasp. I'll tell you, the music back then, man, phew. No wonder why. We always fought when we were kids. When we were in the 90s, the only thing we did was drugs and fight. I don't know why we were so crazy. I guess it was because we were the kids of the hippies. You know what I mean? Like the guys who were like all love, peace, and that. And then they had kids and they lost their fucking minds. And then they just started beating the shit out of all of us. And then when we got to be like 17, 18, we were like, what the fuck? Let's rock and roll about this bullshit. And that's exactly what we did. And now look, 20 years later, fucking gray. I was never gray, bro. I used to rock and roll. I used to fucking party, fucking headbang and get fucking mosh pits. Of course, I always had money. I was in the military. That was good shit. That was good shit. But if you're ever going to join the military, I'm going to tell you 2 very, very important things. Number 1, Air Force. Number 2, Coast Guard. That's it. I'm not going to talk about the Army. Don't join the Army. Don't join the Marines. Don't join the Navy. You'll kill people. The Air Force, you'll kill people too, but you'll be air and fueling planes. The Coast Guard, you'll be a lifesaver. So that's why I joined the Coast Guard, because I didn't want to murder no people. I am butthead. What? You said boobs. I also do Rocky. Hey, hey, Polly, where's some on the roof? Is this a reindeer? Oh, no, Polly, look at her tits. That's my dead-on Rocky Balboa. Oh, yo, you see the tits on her, Polly? She could have sucked a golf ball through a garden hose that one day. Well, I'll tell you, I don't know how to get through life, but I got through it. I live fairly well, and What I've seen is people who go to school, they have to work forever because if they don't, they have to pay off their college loans. You see, can't get rid of them. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But people who learn the trade, they don't live great. Like mechanics and shit, they do all right depending on where they work. But you know, you can't ever fucking get a good job without an education. So the only other thing is the military. And when I was going to the military, I was 20 years old. I did a year of college. Well, I took a year off between graduating high school and going to college because I was burnt out, and my dad said I could. And then I started being a jerk off, so I went to school, couldn't pass algebra, failed it the first time I took it, failed it the second time I took it, so I quit school. My dad came in and said, either you get a job or you get the fuck out. So I said, I want to do both. So I joined the Coast Guard. And I got a job and I got the fuck out because I lived in this poo-dank little town for all of my life. And I didn't want it to be the only thing I ever saw. You know, does anybody else in that kind of boat where you live your whole life? You're kind of fucking sick of it. So I went to boot camp. Fucking boot camp was no fun. I had a fucking, I'm 6'3", 200 pounds by the time I go to boot camp. I had Petty Officer Lopez, who was 104 pounds soaking wet and about 5 foot. Every time this man walked into a building, I wanted to vomit because I knew he was going to kill me. Because every day he told me, Harrington, my last name's Harrison, Harrington, I'm going to kill you today, Harrington. That's what he'd tell me every single day. And do you know what he would do? He'd kill me, basically. One day I wore a brand new, just cleaned, just washed jersey or uniform. I was looking good, had the tight creases, fucking polished belt. He goes, Harrington, you don't look too busy. You need to run up and down all the stairs in front of the building. For you who don't know, that's 3 floors. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. And you have to turn the corner, so there's 5 steps. So I go up and up and up, up to the 3rd floor, run all the way across the 3rd floor where I go down, 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 right to the 1st floor. And I cut all the way across the 1st floor, all the way up to the 3rd floor. Now, when I tell you I did that for an hour and 45 minutes, I'm not lying. And remember that brand new, awesome uniform I had? I had taken it off to go to sleep, and the next morning when I woke up, I was so sweaty, you could see the salt lines on my shirt. I sweated salt. You ever sweat salt? That shit's crazy. Nothing. So, I'm telling you, bro, you want to join the Coast Guard, you're gonna eat a big bag of shit. It was worth it. I got through it. I was a monster when I got out too, bro. I lost 35 pounds of fat and I gained 16 of muscle. It was bad. Yeah, it's nasty. It's fucking nasty. Bro, they kicked the shit out of me when I got in boot camp. And the reason why the guy was so adamant to kick the shit out of me is because my brother was in the Coast Guard, and my brother told me, if they ask you if you have anybody in the Coast Guard, tell them no. They're going to beat the shit out of you if anybody in your family's in the Coast Guard. So that's what I did. I was like, nah, I'm not related to nobody. Well, don't you know, the petty officer downstairs running his cadets came upstairs and saw my face and knew me. And then he was like, how do you know Harrington? He was like, oh, his brother's in the Coast Guard. Harrington. Oh, fuck. Yes, Petty Officer Lopez. Harrington, didn't you tell me you had no family in Coast Guard? Yes, I did, Petty Officer Lopez. Oh, so you lied to me. Yes, Petty Officer Lopez. Oh, okay, this is good to know. And I looked at the other commander, and the dude just put his head down. He totally knew he fucked me. Yeah, I got my ass beat that day, boy. That was a day of torture. The best one, this is the last story I'll tell you before I get off. The best one when we all marched and we got in front of a boat. And apparently we were looking around too much. So we had to keep our eyes in the boat, which means our eyes focused. So for about an hour and 45 minutes, we yelled at a boat, eyes on the boat, eyes on the boat. So after about 45 minutes, it turned into blah, 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 blah. He came out and he was like, shut the fuck up, all of you. We all fucking stopped. He goes, eyes in the boat, eyes in the boat. All right, Rodolfo, Tom, Cornbread, everybody who stopped in to say hello to me, thank you very much. I love you guys. Always try to hop on at least 2 to 3 times a week live, just so I can get some subscribers, for God's sakes. Nobody likes my shorts. I might as well just throw up myself. I don't know. All right, goodbye, everybody. Have a great day.